Well, welcome. It's a privilege to be with you today. In Mark chapter 9, a desperate father breaks rank from the chaotic debate that is surrounding Jesus. And he says, Jesus, I brought my son so you could heal him. He is possessed by an evil spirit that won't let him talk. And whenever the spirit seizes him, Jesus, it throws him violently to the ground. He foams at the mouth, he grinds his teeth, and he becomes rigid. Jesus, of course, as we would expect, is moved with compassion, and he graciously devotes his full attention to the Father and asks for the child to be brought to him. And sure enough, the Spirit turns the child and throws the child into a violent convulsion, and he falls to the ground, and he's writhing and foaming at the mouth. And so Jesus asks the Father, how long has this been happening to him? And the Father says, from childhood, and often he's thrown him both into the fire and into the water to destroy him. Then the frustrated, and we can understand, weary father passionately appealed to Jesus. But if you can do anything, have compassion on us and help us. Jesus does not take offense at the father's struggling faith. Instead, Jesus responds with the catalytic key to every miracle. Jesus said back to him, if you can believe, all things are possible to him who believes. The father had understandably wavered between faith and fear. He had no doubt wavered between doubt and believing as he watched his son tormented and thrown into the fire or the water. But when Jesus spoke direction and when Jesus spoke hope into his chaotic life, he responded with authentic and transparent faith. Immediately, John 9:24 tells us, the father cried out and said with tears, Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. Knowing the integrity of the father's confession, Jesus immediately responded. He rebuked the evil spirit and he made the boy whole. Just like he did to the father, Jesus asks us today, can you believe in me for who I am and what I can do? Because if you can, then I can do anything you need or ask of me according to my will. The question today is, can we, as 21st century disciples, believe in our professed Lord and Savior Jesus Christ? Can we believe enough to ask for what we need with faith and transparency? Lord, I believe, help my unbelief. Because if we can, John gave us this assurance in his first epistle, 1 John 5:14. Now this is the confidence that we have in him, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. And if we know that he hears us, whatever we ask, we know that we have the petitions that we have asked of him.